There's a few things we're gonna need to do before making our way to the next dungeon. We need more weapons. I don't know where would be the best way to get weapons. I think for weapons, what we just need to do is, like, keep killing guys. We're also gonna make sure that we keep getting ores, because we could sell this. Dude, I'm really pissed off. You know why? I'll tell you why. So, we're having pizza tonight for dinner. You know, just some pizza. You know, we went to we ordered Domino's. Got it delivered. Everything's all great. We have some people over. I'm in my room playing Tears of the Kingdom because they're friends of my brother and sister, not me. And I'm antisocial as fuck. But, you know, that's fine. We have pizza for dinner. It's gonna be fine. They did not notify me that the pizza was here. I go down there to feed my cats, and I see them eating pizza. I'm like, what the fuck? When did the pizza arrive? And they're like, oh yeah, the pizza's here. I'm like, yeah, no shit, you're eating it. They didn't notify me that the pizza had arrived. Like the fuckers that they are. So anyway, yeah, I got some pizza now. As in one slice, because I already ate another slice before getting up here. Oh, is it gonna be like Mario Sunshine? Can I splash things? I know we're rushing through the main story as the goal, but what the fuck? There's a ball! Okay, I saw this ball in the trailers, so I want to see just what the hell is up with the ball. That's a shrine. Man, I love balls. That works. Just like that. There's like this big... There's these big things just like jutting into the sky. Oh, that's like the sludge. Here. Here, memory.
King Rauru, we just received word that the last free village in the Gerudo Desert has fallen. At this rate, the Demon King's army will overwhelm us.
I understand. Our only hope is for me to defeat the Demon King.
Rauru, the Demon King. He is not someone you can stop by yourself. But you are not alone. You have the Gerudo, Goron, Zora, and Rito leaders as well as Zelda. And of course, you can count on me.
There's something I'd like to show you all. stand with me. I need all your aid.
We all, gathered here, swear on our lives to serve Rauru, the King of Light.
Dude, fairy artists are gonna have a great time with this game. You can already tell it's a bunch of R34 of that guy.
Queen Sonia! Queen Sonia!
Finally. Finally, it is mine! I can feel my strength surging.
Sonia!
You were too late, Rauru. You took for granted the godlike power you had in your hands. Do you now see the potential you squandered? As for her, she is merely the first victim of your arrogance. You tried to control me, Rauru, and you will die knowing that you failed.
Cannonball!
Queen Sonia needs you!
Okay, so I feel like that cutscene kind of rules out a theory that many people had with this game. A lot of people thought that, like, that Demise would be returning. Looking at that, I don't think that's really much of a possibility right now. Unless, like, the stone amplifying his power means that, like, he got more and more Demise in him. Like, usually Ganondorf's just, like, an incarnation of Demise's hatred. Well, I still feel like it's a possibility, and that Demise is still here, and he's gonna show up. Well, not really show up, but, like, Ganondorf is gonna become Demise in some way. I'm not fully ruling out the possibility that he's becoming Demise right there. I'm just saying that I don't think it's happening. They're not bringing back Demise. The fact that we hear numerous times in Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, we hear Fi in the Master Sword. That still intrigues me, but I don't think Fi is coming back either.
As I thought. This is not the world I know. A time so far back in the past, it's become legend.
Legend of Zelda?
So it's true. This is really the era of Hyrule's founding?
Your presence here is just as strange to us, Zelda. But if you, like Sonia, have a secret stone and are able to manipulate time, then your story makes sense.
Oh? I believed her right away. You needed the secret stone as proof, Rauru? I can feel your light power within her, as well as my time power. Additionally, I sense that we share a blood connection.
I see. In any case, Zelda, you had said that you needed to return to your era as soon as you possibly could.
Yes. In my time, something terrible is happening. I need to get back there. But how do I do that? I don't even know how I got here in the first place.
Now, Zelda dear. You don't need to solve your problems all at once. Why not come back with us to the castle, hmm?
No, I...
We'll tell everyone that you're a distant relative of ours. It is true, after all. We'll get you fresh clothes, too. I'm sure an answer will come to you. Wisdom takes time.
I don't know what to say.
I wonder. Minoru. She may have some idea of how to get you back to your era.
Minoru, you said?
Yes. She knows far more than anyone about our people. And like us, my older sister has a secret stone. We'll call on her.
You know, this game is bringing into question a lot of things about the timeline, because this is Hyrule being founded. Number one, first king and queen in Hyrule. Skyward Sword led me to believe that would be that game's Link and Zelda. Or at the very least, Zelda being like the first queen of Hyrule. They're the first leaders of Hyrule. They found it all. Now, this game, it's Sonia and Rauru. Number two, the kingdom is being founded. And then they're having issues with Ganondorf. Which is interesting because if we think about the timeline, Ganondorf doesn't come around till Ocarina of Time. In between Skyward Sword and Ocarina of Time, it should be Vaati. With Minish Cap and Four Swords. Vaati should be the one that they have to deal with. And even then, it's not for a few generations at least that they should be dealing with them. So Hyrule's already founded, they already got Zelda, and then Vaati comes along and fucks everyone over, I guess. And then Ocarina of Time comes over, then Ganondorf shows up for that game. That's the first instance of Ganon in the series, timeline perspective. So if Ganondorf is around from the founding of Hyrule, there are two possibilities I can think of. Number one, this is a new Hyrule. The Hyrule that we see in Skyward Sword, all the way up to the end of each timeline, this is a different Hyrule. Not even the new Hyrule from Phantom Hourglass and Spirit Tracks in the adult timeline. Just like a completely new one altogether. Which would be weird because there's a lot of things in this world that call back to previous games. We got like the Arbiter's Grounds. We've got like the Mirror of Twilight. We got a lot of other things. Those are the only two things I can think of off the top of my head. But those are the only things I can think of right now. But we have things that show... Spectacle Rocks, that's another thing. That shows that the Breath of the Wild map is the same as like a bunch of other Zeldas in the past. So unless like a new Hyrule was founded somewhere that we just never heard of, like this should be the same Hyrule. So I don't know how possible that is, but I think that possibility number 2 is way more likely. This game just saying fuck you to the timeline. There is no timeline, or like this game is its own timeline with Breath of the Wild. I mean, Breath of the Wild didn't fit fully into one timeline, so maybe this is like all 3. Maybe this is just a result of like all 3 being fused together. Maybe Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom are a separate timeline altogether. Maybe Nintendo forgot about the timeline, or maybe they just don't care about the timeline. I wouldn't blame them. I don't care too much about the timeline either. Which is weird, because I'm talking about this in terms of the timeline. A traveler. Place remains covered in sludge. Particularly, statues are incredibly important to the Zora. There you go. All done.
Whoa.
Sludge. So you managed to wash it away. The statue is a symbol of hope for the Zora. It's very precious to us.
Yes.
Truest, that statue depicts the majestic forms of the pair who saved this cherished domain in the past. That's right, beloved Prince Sidon Zora and his very best friend, Sir Link, the heroic Hylian swordsman. I would love to meet him someday. Very similar statue to Hylian hero. Similar eyes as well. And you're also a Hylian. And a swordsman! Wait, could it be? Yes, it is I. Are you Link, the swordsman of legend? Yes. Please remember to mind your manners, Chroma. Yeah, fuck you, Chroma. Please accept my apology.
Yes.
Yes, please pardon our rudeness. I'm quite surprised to learn that you are the legendary swordsman, Sir Link. I've heard mention of you nearly every day since I first arrived in this domain. I am Prince Sidon's... Oh, forgive me, I am your best friend's fiancé. Oh, shit. Wait, Sidon didn't go out with me? Fuck you. Yona. I am truly honored. Heard that you were missing along with Princess Zelda. If I may ask, what brings you here? Sludge. To think that such a thing took place beneath Hyrule Castle. Now you're traveling the kingdom to investigate. So your search for Princess Zelda is what brought you to this domain. that case, feel free to investigate the area around the domain as thoroughly as you see fit. Also, I have a lovely idea. If you do not mind, I ask you to please go and meet with Sidon. I'm certain that he will be delighted to see you. It can be found at Mifa Court, located at the peak of Ploymus Mountain. Well, I was just there! Lady Yona, it is time. I fear I must be going now. I must be on my way. But if you pleasures you, after you have met with Sidon, perhaps you can visit me at the infirmary on the floor above.
Is it really you? It's good to see you, my friend.
Link, it's been far too long. I received word that you'd gone missing and was beside myself with concern. What could have transpired?
No!
To think something like that could have taken place beneath Hyrule Castle. Afterward, you mysteriously awoke on a sky island. The sky. Could it be that the sky is the key to everything after all? Ah, my apologies. I've actually been wondering if those floating sky islands could be the source of the falling sludge. That's why I have tasked a Zora historian with investigating ruined fragments and all historical documents related to the sky. As for me, I am not at liberty to leave this spot at present, as I am uniquely qualified to deal with the sludge here. You see, old friend, this place is the source of the water that flows into Zora's domain. That is why I must use my power of water manipulation to separate the sludge from our water in order to clean it. If I cease, then the solid water will flow into our beloved home. Then there will be much pain and suffering. That is why I cannot afford to leave here, no matter what. Say, Link, does it not seem like Princess Zelda's whereabouts might be related to the floating sky islands and the ruins? If so, perhaps you should go and speak with our historian Giotto. His many years have blessed him with great wisdom. It is quite possible that he could provide you with some useful information. At present, you should be able to find Giotto continuing his investigation at Toto Lake. By the way, I hope you know that I am truly happy to see you again after such a long time apart, my dearest friend. Visit me anytime you like. Your presence is never anything less than welcoming and appreciated. Ow. He just spat on me and I died. Defined presentation. Yes, the writing looks like waves upon a stormy sea. Extraordinary. This ancient stone was written by our Zora ancestors from the distant past and left us for us to discover. Stand upon the land of the sky fish. A droplet, the watery bridge. Alas, I cannot decipher it. Ah, Link. My apologies. I was deep in thought. In any case, I have news. I've made a monumental discovery. It's undeniably an ancient Zora stone slate. Better still, upon its surface there appears to be text regarding the sky. However, the slate is broken, and so I am unable to read it in its entirety. Deeply wish that I could view the full text. Alas, I fear that my fins are tired. What is this? The stone slate? I can hardly believe my eyes. Link, I must thank you. Oh, incredible. I can finally read it. Yes, I very well can. Stand upon the land of the skyfish. Behold its lofty view. Among the floating rocks you'll see a droplet waits for you. Through this droplet, shoot an arrow as the mark of the king. Do this task, and you shall reveal a most wondrous thing. See the watery's bridge resting spot with your own two eyes, that which connects Zora to the people of the skies. It's an extraordinary discovery. The important text actually tells us how to journey into the sky. Though in truth, that mystery just leads us straight into another. If the one difficulty has been overcome, yet another has appeared in its wake. As it mentions the mark of the king, perhaps it would be prudent to consult King Dorfan. Assume that he will be returning to it from his investigation of the sludge shortly. King Dorfan's super punch and super kick. Yeah, I'm so big and strong. Wahaha. Oh no, I got beat. The sludge is so yucky. You got me, you big dumb monster. There's no other choice. I'll have to hide in the secret spot. And that spot is... some guy. We're full up on folks who are allowed to play our King Dorfan game. We can't keep playing with you here, so take the hint and scram. Sludge is too sick and gross. I have failed. If you went to one place to hide. Didn't sound like him at all. Well, I can't play Muzu and the monster, not all by myself. I'm wondering forever. The secret spot where King Dorfan is hiding. What kind of place is it? King Dorfan about it once. He said it's a pristine sanctumy or something. So I guess it's a spot with clear water. Somewhere where you can get your tummy clean and stuff. These days, most of the water around the domain is all yucky because of the sludge. Between Ploymus Mountain and Domain. Secret entrance behind the waterfall. Hey, wait a minute. Because we can never ever tell anyone. It's fine, no one's listening. What if I just show up, like, right in front of them? Hey, kids! Oh, no. Hello. Hey, guy, you didn't hear any of that, did you? You weren't supposed to let anyone find out. Ha! It is right here. Am I supposed to have, like, a Zora outfit? I think I am expected to be having the Zora outfit. Surely players aren't just expected to be doing what I'm doing right now. Sludge really is quite stubborn. I dearly hope our patients recover soon. Lady Ona, Sir Link is here at last. Oh, you really came. How fortuitous. I was hoping to speak to you about an item that you were entrusted Domain with repairing. Your Zora armor. The repair is mostly complete, but it does require just one more thing. Ancient Arowana. Finish the armor right away if I can somehow acquire scale from that fish. Not seen ancient Arowanas around lately, and I have no idea where they can be found. Since they were used for making armor, Dento the blacksmith may know something about how to get one. Fine one, can you please bring it to me? Do that and I shall fix your precious item at once and return it to you with care. As you well know, the Zora armor allows even a Hylian like you to climb waterfalls with ease. It certainly will prove useful to you. Please do not forget my request. See, you seek an ancient Arowana. In that case, it's found near Mifa statue, which is the peak of Ploymus Mountain. This rare fish has almost never been caught and was used in the distant past to repair the Zora armor. As it appeared again, is this too a result of the upheaval? Good morning. Have you looked at an ancient... Yep. Here you go.
Whoa.
Ancient Arowana. With this, I can finally finish repairing your treasured Zora armor. Please wait just a short moment while I hurry to the workshop. It's an honor to reunite you with this item, dear Link.
Yes.
Your armor is as good as new. Please, take this along with our well wishes. I'm so happy that I was able to return it to its pristine state. It's a precious piece of armor. Of course, it will not help you with climbing waterfalls that have been tainted with sludge. It's a great skill. I'm certain you'll find a way up that waterfall clouded through it is. Please assist well with the investigation of Princess Zelda's whereabouts. Hello, buddy. Ah, who approaches? That you, so it is Link. How did you find this place? What cruel ploy are you plotting? Old my ever loyal Muzu. If you speak in such a way without explanation, Link here will only be confused as to what is going on. Bro, what the fuck happened to you? Alright, the sludge. Hello, Link. It's been some time since we last spoke. Received word that you went missing along with Princess Zelda. Why have you come here? Well, well. Think that such a thing should transpire for the hero of Hyrule and Princess Zelda. Expect us to believe that Princess Zelda simply disappeared, just like that? Don't sully our ears with your lies. The Princess Zelda with my own eyes right after the phenomenon at Hyrule Castle took place. Calm yourself, Muzu. Link's eyes betray no hint of deception. He remains a trusted friend of the Zora. There must be an explanation. Now I'll tell you what happened when I last met Princess Zelda. So as the reason behind my seclusion here at the pristine sanctum. I encountered Princess Zelda just after Hyrule Castle ascended into the sky. Floating islands appeared as if from nowhere. Sludge and fragments of ruins began raining down. Muzu and I had left the domain to investigate those strange occurrences. This is what had happened. Princess Zelda descended from the sky, accompanied by a sludge monster. Our next took us by surprise. She then unleashed the beast upon us. King Dorephan valiantly vanquished the threat. However, he was gravely injured by the sludge during the battle. As Princess Zelda, she vanished without a trace. If word got out that Princess Zelda lost her mind and harmed the Zora King, the resulting turmoil would be devastating. That's why we're temporarily remaining hidden within the pristine sanctum. According to your story, Princess Zelda disappeared suddenly in the depths beneath Hyrule Castle. On the other hand, she suddenly appeared near Zora's domain and unleashed a monster upon us. The waters of truth have become murkier still, but from the Zora perspective, one thing is clear. It all leads back to the sky. This disaster, the sludge, the monster, and even Princess Zelda. It may well be that the answer to these riddles can only be found skyward, with the sword. Sidon ordered Giotto, a historian well acquainted with ruins, to investigate. Wonder if any progress has been made. We have already spoken with Giotto. He said that the mark of the king was mentioned on the stone slate that was restored. Indeed, I do know of it. The mark of the king refers to a Zora King's scale. One of my scales, in other words. I heard it be called by the name you mentioned in an ancient ritual. However, none remain who know how it was used. A particular scale of mine may prove useful to you. By all means, take a few. There's no need for restraint. This is as nothing to me. If you run out, simply return and acquire more. After all that had transpired, and after much reflection, I've come to a realization. It's truly be getting on in years to have allowed a mere monster to catch me off guard. Perhaps the time is nearing for me to pass the title of king on to Sidon, King Dorephan. In any case, that is a matter for another day. After the chaos surrounding the sludge has quieted, please inform Sidon about my situation about the king's scale. Tell him there is no need to worry about me. Tell him that we must go forth and do what needs to be done. Ah, that is the Zora armor. Really is perfect on you. I have no doubt that it will help you in your search for Princess Zelda. Have you found anything? King dying. If my father was attacked by a monster, Princess Zelda unleashed it upon him. What could that possibly mean? For now, I fear that all we can do is take my father at his word and try not to let our concern overcome us. Thank you for telling me about my father. Princess Zelda descending from the sky, not to mention the monster in that filthy sludge, seems our course is skyward. We now know that the mark of the king written on the slate refers to my father's scale. The only remaining mystery is that of the land of the skyfish and the floating rock in the shape of a droplet. Stand upon the land of the skyfish. That must be referring to an actual location of some sort. Sure that if we locate the land of the skyfish, it will lead us to the floating rock that is in the shape of a droplet. Okay, well this has to be... We found the land of the skyfish, quote unquote. Oh. Like that. It's far too dangerous for you to be here. Darling, I came here because there's something I need to speak with you about. I've been thinking for quite some time. Hello there, Link. just happened, my friend? Did you figure something out? Arrow, rock. You saw the ancient stone slate's riddle, and a pillar of light appeared. The words upon the stone slate are correct. A path to the sky may open up if we investigate that location. Huge development. See, my dear Sidon, I think that you should go with Link to investigate that pillar of light. I was just about to say, for a long time, I've been concerned that you were holding yourself back and of not acting as freely as I would have expected. But, my love, if you and Link join your powers, I'm certain you shall be able to overcome whatever danger awaits. It's undoubtedly true. However, whatever is troubling you, Sidon, why are you hesitating so? It's simply that... Uh-oh. Huh? Uh-oh. That's just one of these guys. We can take one of these guys. Sludge-alike. Yeah, this guy's easy. Monster's covered in sludge. Sidon. We could take care of the water, at least for a little while. Do not fret about the domain. You're alright, as ever. It's up to you, milady. Alright. Yeah, we can take this guy on. Take this water with sludge. Mighty opponent, certainly, but we must not falter. When an opportunity presents itself, call out to me. The power to envelop you in water, thus shielding you from our foe. At that point, you may shoot forth the water as an attack by swinging your weapon. Alright. Swing your weapon, this water will be channeled into a long-range strike.
We need to get up close and personal. Be careful.
Well, my idea was just this. God, I got a lot of stuff here. Oh, no. Ow. Dude, I don't even have the chance to move. He surrounds the area with sludge, so I can't move too much. Alright, there we go. Easy. Is everyone alright? We are unharmed. Thank goodness. Lady Yona, if something had happened to you, in any case, it is possible that another monster will appear. I suggest that you return to the domain at once. Thank you for the sentiment, Sidon. However, more importantly, we must consider what Sir Link spoke of earlier. The pillar of light that he said appeared at the reservoir begs to be investigated. It may be an opportunity to learn the cause of the sludge falling from the sky, or even Princess Zelda's whereabouts. Leave this place to us, dearest Sidon. Your friend needs your help to get to the bottom of this mystery. Of course, it would be best for me to accompany him. However, I cannot leave you alone in this dangerous place. Do you not entrust this task to us already? We will not be on our own for long. We shall be just fine. But, Sidon, my darling, truly appreciate that you worry so for my safety. It speaks to the kindness in your heart. But you are the Prince of the Zora. One day, you will lead the people of your beloved domain. I can see right through you, whether you want me to or not. You are yielding to the fear of losing someone you love again. You must overcome your past and face whatever the future holds with courage. But
Come now.
Enough is enough. You are not acting like yourself.
Hey now.
You must leave this place to me. Sweet Sidon, do not get lost in the past. You must keep moving ever onward. Just follow your heart, as you always do. Like my old self, like I always do.
Yes, yes.
It is all right. I swear it. I am not going anywhere. See, there it is, clear as day. I was giving in to my fear of once more losing someone I love. You're all right, Yona. I will not give in to this fear, nor forsake my trust in you. I leave this place to you, my love. Off we go, Link, to the Pillar of Light. I shall blaze on ahead, my friend. Seems Sidon has finally put his doubts behind him and has returned to his usual fearless self. I am so glad. All this time he was clinging to regret over being unable to save his precious sister, Mipha, my poor, tormented Sidon. To think he was unknowingly paralyzed from taking action because he feared losing me as well. Yet he has overcome this trial and placed his faith in me. Alas, the Sidon I know and love has come back to me. Please take good care of my dear Sidon. He's a sun in my sky. How did he get here? Like, he can't really go in this water. Right? So it has the clue for reaching the sky. Just now, what was that? Never mind. Now is not the time for flights of fancy. Just where could that light be coming from?
I have an idea. Just as I thought. I can see an entrance at the bottom of the lake. I'll make a path for you. Dive in, Link.
What's that? Ancient Zora Waterworks. What if I just need to, like, build a giant bridge? Waterfall. Waterfall descended from the sky. Link, what happened? Is this your doing? Aha, so you activated a mysterious device in the ruins. Then the waterfall appeared. Ah, I believe I understand. To Azora, a waterfall is no different than a path. It must be the meaning behind Watery Bridge. Yes, it must. If you climb this waterfall, we shall ascend into the sky. You can do it. My belief in you is even as well placed as ever. Huh?
Come here. Come to me.
It's happening again. Someone calling to me. What was that sound I just heard? Well, in any case, we now have a path forward. All that is left is to press ever onward. With your Zora armor, you could climb the waterfall as well. Let us be off to our next adventure, Link. What the fuck? Why is my jump like that? Dude, what is this place doing to my gravity? What is this place? My body feels light as a feather. It's a strange place indeed, but right now we must focus on locating the source of the sludge. Link, it is time to divide and conquer. Let's split for the time being. I like the low gravity shit here. Like this is cool. I am loving this game so much. Like every second that I have been playing this game has just been an absolute treat. I know a lot of people were skeptical at first about this game based on like, oh, like $70 DLC. We got the same map. It's gonna be the same game, just again. And, well, they're wrong. Nintendo knows how to make a game using the same map. This really is such a strange place. My body feels light as air, allowing me to soar surprisingly high when I was climbing the waterfalls. So we are in an unfamiliar place. Let us proceed with caution. Please take care as you forge ahead. From what I can tell, all of the sludge's waterfalls are flowing from the ruins above here. In other words, if there is a source for this sludge somewhere, it must be Link. Once you are amply prepared, let us dive right in. Time has finally arrived. Off we go. The Water Temple, great wellspring of Hyrule. Magnificent. To think that such a structure was floating in the sky above our own Zora's domain. Link, look! It's surely the source of the sludge. I am certain of it. Must do something about it. That is it. You see it, do you not? If we could only make use of that water. We still have low gravity. So that's gonna make for some interesting puzzles. Interesting puzzles and navigation. I don't know why low gravity only happens here. It's interesting nonetheless. Oh. Seems it did not work. You saw it too, did you not? You seen that mechanism? It had no effect. Display was not enough water. You can tell we are in the Hoenn region because there's not enough water. That sound again.
Cherished kin. This is the source of the pure waters of Zora's domain. Use your power to turn on the 4 faucets and you can collect water here.
Okay, this dungeon doesn't seem as big. Happened yet again. Only this time I heard the voice loud and clear. The 4 faucets. I see. If we turn those on, we can acquire more water from the water vessels. Right. Let's get to work, Link. Together, with our powers combined, there is nothing in this world that can stop us. Like that. Oh, we have to hit it.
Yes, you got one. This is great. Just free to go.
And now that's going. And that's open. Alright, we got that going. Only 2 more. Just gotta wait. Dude. Okay, so that dungeon wasn't too difficult. I'm assuming the Gerudo one's gonna be the hardest. That's just a guess. Say this one was the easiest. I'd say the Goron one's the hardest. So it would be Water Temple, Wind Temple, Fire Temple in terms of easiest to hardest.
Look, the sludge dissolved. The domain is surely safe now. Huh? Not good.
Muktarok? Look at this little guy.
This strange creature must be responsible.
Oh, well, he's not a little guy anymore.
Get ready. Let's go, Link. This thing can spew sludge. Horrible. Link, you're not alone in this. Let's
just see his attack patterns. see what he's gonna do.
After it, Link. Okay, now's our chance. Take it from here. You've got to stop it. All right, let's go.
So- I was not expecting a sludge wave, alright? I didn't die to the other bosses, yet this is the guy I died to? Really? Okay, let's go right back into the fight. Okay, I wasn't expecting it to do that immediately. I was like... I thought it was like a phase 2 thing. But we didn't enter phase 2. It was because he landed. Last time he tried doing that attack, I hit him before he did. Yeah, just enter phase 2.
The sludge is everywhere. Let's use water to clear some away.
This isn't even the most damage I could be doing with one weapon. What am I doing?
This thing is dangerous. Take care of yourself. It's able to swim through the sludge. That's going to make it hard to catch. Okay, now's our chance.
Okay, just another...
Almost done.
I just gotta hit it again. Put it in a vulnerable state, and then we just win. Okay, it wasn't really that difficult of a fight. I don't know why I just died twice. Did all the bosses explode like that?
Sidon, my cherished kin.
That voice again. You're the one we've been hearing this whole time?
Indeed, I am your ancestor from a time long past. I served the first king of Hyrule as a Zora warrior and a sage who, like you, could direct the flow of water. You are the pride of the Zora. Your fluid, graceful movements as you fight. I would expect nothing less from my descendant. You bested the monster that sullied our domain, but it was a servant of a greater evil, the Demon King. His true purpose was to prevent you from obtaining the stone that you just found. My secret stone.
That stone that you are wearing?
Yes, and it is important you know more about the stone and the Demon King. So listen closely to what I have to say. It concerns the imprisoning war and the destiny of our people. Though we Zora live long lives, this all happened in a time ancient even to us. The kingdom of Hyrule was still in its infancy. A great evil, the Demon King, appeared. He invaded Hyrule and sought to cut the new kingdom's time short. But Rauru, the first king of Hyrule, brought me and 5 other warriors together to oppose him. To fight the Demon King, Rauru entrusted us with secret stones. Treasured artifacts that amplify the power of those who carry them. As the Sage of Water, I bore a secret stone and fought alongside my fellow sages in battle. However, the Demon King's power was overwhelming. Even my strongest defenses could not stop his ferocious attacks. In the end, our leader realized it would not be possible to defeat the Demon King outright. He chose to end the battle by sealing the Demon King away, sacrificing himself in the process.
So that was the imprisoning war.
Sometime later, another of the 6 sages, the Sage of Time, came to visit me, and the destiny of the Zora was made crystal clear.
The magic restraining the Demon King will eventually be undone. When that happens, a noble swordsman named Link will oppose him. We must help. Lend him your power. He will need the Zora's control over water.
The course of the Zora's future was clear. It would be our honor to aid in defeating the Demon King. I swear to you that, when the great evil returns, the Zora Sage of Water will awaken once more. The Zora people and their sage will fight alongside your swordsman. That is everything there is to share of the imprisoning war and of the destiny of the Zora. Zora's domain is once again safe thanks to you. However, the Demon King continues to threaten all of Hyrule. Sidon, my cherished kin, you must take up my secret stone and honor the vow I made to the Sage of Time. Fight alongside the swordsman, Link.
It's my destiny to fight by your side. I came here so that I could save Zora's domain. But it looks like all of Hyrule will need my help. I'll do all I can, just as my ancestor did. I will accept this secret stone. the Sage of Water. Behold, this is my new power. Here, Link, your hand. I, Sidon, the Sage of Water, swear that I will fight by your side. Please accept this. It is proof of my vow. With that ring, you will always have my power with you. We're partnered up again. Yes. All right, let's head back home. Oh.
Link, welcome back. Link, have you seen? The sludge has vanished without a trace. Thanks to your courage, the inhabitants of Zora's domain are safe once again. No words could express the depths of my gratitude. Thank you, hero. From the bottom of my heart, I thank you. As for you, Sidon, though Link certainly played a key role, your own efforts to save the domain were nothing short of magnificent. I've always believed in you, Sidon. Now you have unequivocally proven your worthiness to bear the crown. That's why I shall joyously take this opportunity to pass this throne to you. Father, this is so sudden. No, it only seems that way. In truth, it has been heavy on my mind for some time. Sidon, my son, it's time to ascend this throne as the new king. Take Yona's hand, and as one, lead Zora's domain to a brighter tomorrow. Me? The king? Thank you, Father. I will not let you down. I swear it. That is the spirit, my boy. Now accept your place upon the throne. The finest swordsmen of all of Hyrule shall bear witness to this momentous occasion. Silence, everyone. I hereby inherit this crown from my father, the exalted Dorephan. From this moment on, I shall be king of the Zora. At the same precious moment, I ask that you also open your heart to your new queen, my beloved Yona.
Sure.
The sludge threatens us no more. We are once again free to swim through crystal waters beneath azure skies without fear. We could not have achieved this without our dear King Sidon, our heroic Link, and all of us who call the domain home. I am so proud and so very grateful to count myself among the Zora of the domain. However, it does not mean that all matters have been resolved. Right, you are my love. So long as darkness lurks in the depths of Hyrule, this peace we have fought so hard for can not vanish like a bubble on a needle. I shall not allow that. It is now time for the Zora to help Link prevail. Everyone, I ask that you lend him your strength. Doing just that shall be the first task that I and my partner in life and in leadership shall undertake as your king and queen. First things first, my friend, regarding the whereabouts of Princess Zelda. When I obtained the Secret Stone, we saw a vision of that woman, the Sage of Time. I am certain it was far more than a passing resemblance. That was the Princess Zelda whom you and I know so well. As for the Princess Zelda who appeared in the domain and attacked Father, could it be that the princess we saw in my ancestors' era and the one my father saw in this era are not one and the same? Questions upon questions. It's painfully clear that we have no choice but to find the princess and ask her directly. Link, as I have just ascended the throne, I must offer my sincerest apologies for being unable to accompany you. Still, I shall continue gathering information about our lost Princess Zelda. Please promise that you shall once again grace our fair Zora's domain with your presence sooner rather than later. Whatever comes to pass, know that you and I will always be connected by the power of a sage, no less. Alright, we only have one dungeon left, some memories, and then I think it's after that we just go fight Ganon.